Also, I really hope this is engaging and entertaining to listen to us talk about this, because this has to be some of the like most boring thing to watch right now.
I mean, that's why I'm talking about off-topic stuff. I can't really think of like an on-topic thing that we should talk about. Do you have any thoughts on Fire Emblem? What's your thought on the Fire Emblem?
Shin's a bad unit because he missed.
I mean, so what do you think about Sue? Because we did mention her as like the quote-unquote underrated, who I very much do not think is underrated unit.
I don't like Sue.
Okay. I love Sue, but I think she's bad.
I don't like her. I don't like using her.
That hurts my heart to hear, but I agree with you that she's bad.
Maybe the reason I don't like using her is I know some dedicated Sue fans who will defend her as a good unit, and so I get really tired of listening to them try to defend this unit as amazing.
Sue benefits from both the fact, like, Sue benefits from the same thing that Dorothy benefits from in, like, stupid, Chapter 7 bow user propaganda.
Which
but she
doesn't
also...
exist. It kind of does.
What doesn't exist?
Like the bows being really good in Chapter 7, because Wyvern.
Yeah, so like the, I am of the belief that, the Chapter 7 bows... like, Walt is better than Dorothy and Sue, right? So the Chapter 7 bows are definitely, like, a thing. I feel like people exaggerate how important they are. There's 3 wyverns, and you have a low hit rate against them with, like, the steel bow to deal, like, half of their HP, or a high hit rate, but not 100% to deal a third of their HP. And, like, this is more than, like, the axe fighters are doing.
If I'm remembering correctly, it's like a 75-ish to 3-hit KO, or like a 55-ish to 2-hit KO. Do you mind doing me a favor? What turn do these Pegasus Knights stop?
Never.
There's been like 8 turns of them.
Turn 10 to 15 Pegasus Knights. And in hard mode, it's turn 8 to 15.
8 to 15?
Sorry, I haven't translated to English. It said it was never. Cavaliers stop at the same time as the Pegasus Knights, and the Archers stop at the same time as the Pegasus Knights.
Yeah, I think all the reinforcements just stop on that turn. What turn? Okay, so that was the last turn of them.
We're done.
Okay,
We're
so
done.
There's no more reinforcements. It's been 3,000 years. We're done! We'll sip the elixir. I am kind of shocked at how many levels he has gotten. Like, I'm playing FE7 right now off to the side, and seeing the EXP bar go up when I kill enemies is giving me shock.
Well, so the funny thing is, I was talking to you about this, because you were like, God, the Hector hard mode experience cut is actually really harsh. Hector hard mode experience cut is the same as the experience cut...
Oh gosh.
God damn. In the other 2 hard modes. You get just as much experience in hard mode of Hector hard mode as you do in like Sacred Stone's hard mode. The problem is
the enemies are just under.
The enemies are so low quality because the reason that they're low quality is they're under leveled. And so like as a result of that.
Also, real quick, I really don't want to replay this, so save state jump scare.
Save state jump scare accepted. I think that is an acceptable save state jump scare.
I don't want to sit here and do all of this again, even with fast forward and animations off.
You mean you don't find it to be an engaging and entertaining journey?
This has been
engaging journey.
This is an engaging and emotional journey, if I've ever seen one.
Journey moment.
Look at that. We're one step closer to the enemy now, and there's only like 20 more calves in the way.
The enemy?
The enemy! So funny that I don't even think Lynn says that line in FE7.
It's a heroes thing, isn't it?
It's a heroes
I thought it
thing.
was from heroes.
I do know, I've seen funny screenshots. There is, I think it's Hector's A support with Lynn, where he shouts the enemy at the very end of it because he wants to like pull away from the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've
Because
seen
he's
like,
embarrassed that she like called him out on something.
yeah, or like, yeah, something like that. So he's like, ah, the enemy, look, we should get moving right now. And he like runs off.
That's where she learned it from. Lynn, why are you always shouting the enemy? I learned it from you!
Guess Gonzo can actually like kind of enemy phase here. Get some EXP. Oh, never mind. Takes like all these guys. I'd rather not actually.
Yeah, he has that chunky HP, but his defense isn't high enough that I really trust him.
No, he kind of bleeds all of it pretty easily. We are 5-hit KOing this Cavalier.
Okay, but you're using Jarrett. Like, I
True.
love Jarrett. He's past his expiration date.
He is way past his sell-by date.
I still love him, though.
Me too. I love Jarrett. One of my favorite units. I think like most of my favorite units in this game are pre-promotes, weirdly enough.
I mean, it's almost as if the pre-promotes in this game are fucking nutsos.
I wouldn't even, well, because anytime I think about the pre-promotes, I'm not thinking of like Percival. I'm thinking of like
Like Echidna and stuff?
Marcus, Echidna, Jarrett. Those are the pre-promotes I really like.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
I like my pre-promotes.
I mean, I love Marcus.
I like my
I
pre-promotes
just think Marcus
that are...
is the best unit in the game, and he's also my favorite unit in the game.
I like my pre-promotes that are like, I'm really good for when I join, and I'll help you out when I'm here. But if you try to make me work long term, it's gonna take some work.
Klein? Klein's another example of that.
Oh, I love using Klein. I wish he was alive.
It's your own fault. You did this.
His blood is on my hands. He's already level 13. It's almost Elysian Whip time. Assuming he like lives through this
training
map.
him to what, 15, do you think?
Just kind of when I'm done giving him level ups.
Well, but the arena exists, so you could be done giving him level ups anytime. Or
That
never
is
at all.
true. Well, I'm very sorry, but you are just not working right now.
I mean, Walt is probably going to be on our endgame team.
I mean, he's going to.
Honest.
If-
I'm going to be very sad if he's not.
Oh, so will I. I'll be very depressed if Roy doesn't make it. Roy's gonna
If
make
Roy
it.
doesn't make it to the end, that would be really tragic. I agree.
Yeah, because then I
with this
can't seize
assessment.
after killing Zephyl.
I've seen 3 Ironmans that failed after killing Zephyl.
That is
Like 3
actually tragic.
This Iron Man. So it was like what's worse, right? It's worse than it sounds because they were Ironmans that were not going to
True ending.
true ending anyway. They were like someone had died. You know, like I think Sophia probably is the most likely candidate. But for whatever
Understandable.
reason, like they were not going true ending anymore, right?
That's actually
And
tragic.
they died, and not only once. I saw fucking 3 of those. Like, it does something to you. It does something to you.
I would be so sad if I failed an Iron Man that deep into a run. Most of my...
You kill the final boss, and then you die before you can seize.
Gosh, what's the...
Actually tragic.
I'm trying to remember the latest I've been into a run whenever I failed.
An Iron Man?
Yeah. Because I know I failed in, like... Gosh, what are some of my failed runs? I failed in Chapter 16 of Sacred Stones in my first ever Iron Man.
I remember
Thurnea's
that.
Castle.
I think I watched that. Like in a VC?
So I remember that. What else was there? Oh, I lost an FE7 Iron Man in Genesis.
Rip. Greed successfully punished.
Because, oh geez, Genesis is a hard map.
Yes, it is. Genesis is a stupid map.
Yeah, I guess hard's the wrong word. I think bad's a better word.
Yeah, all of this trouble getting like really, really hard to get guidance requirements, and what is your reward?
A very unfun map.
I mean, the true reward is the loot from that map. You get the only berserk staff in that map.
Yeah.
But is it worth it?
No.
What did it cost you?
Everything. You get berserk. Besides, you also get the silver blade in that map. So like, how can I not go?
The greatest thing Pent has ever done is steal that map. Stop people who want to go to that map from going to that map.
Oh, there is actually some other really good stuff there. You just can't get it in Hector hard mode unless you like do some silly stuff. If you open the door in front of Kishuna, he leaves. But when he leaves, a mercenary armor knight. Let me just quick rescue drop real quick. Can't talk and rescue drop at the same time.
Don't drink and drive, and don't talk and rescue staff. Or rescue drop.
That too. So I need to pick you up. Take drop here. Okay. Gosh, what was I talking about? Oh, so if you unlock the door, if you unlock the door in front of Kishuna, he leaves, and once he does, a mercenary, armor knight, archer, and fighter all appear with droppable silver weapons.
They're so scary though, because they're functionally kind of like ambush spawns.
Yes. Now, if you attack Kishuna over the wall, he'll vanish, and a monk, mage, dark mage, and troubadour will all appear with, I believe it's Shine, Elfire, Nosferatu, and Recover, and they're all droppable. Now, the reason why you don't
silver weapons seems better.
Yeah, the silver weapons are really good. The problem is in Hector hard mode, Kishuna leaves at the end of turn 5, and when he leaves, none of the enemies show up. He just dips, and you don't get any of the core rewards from either opening the door or attacking him.
Okay, but you do still get the berserk stuff, which I think is better
than
the silver weapons. Mostly because of its uniqueness.
Getting berserk is pretty nice. There's also a skill book in there, so if you're into that, there's a skill book. Another.
Do the unpromoteds have the rank to equip the silver weapons?
You can get up to A rank. I'm not sure if you have anyone who's gonna have A rank at that point.
No, I mean the unpromoteds you have to kill. Like the
oh yeah, they do. I think from what I've seen,
they just had in their inventory.
No, they will swing them at you.
Goobers.
From what I've seen, the enemy will just have the rank to do whatever they need. Yeah, they'll just they'll be able to use weapons that you give them. Like whereas like, oh, you can't view enemy weapon ranks in FE6. That's right.
Yeah, so that's why there's that Horse Slayer Myrmidon, because he can use C rank lances.
I forgot about him.
It's my favorite unit of all time. He's in both versions of Four Fanged Offense, I'm pretty sure, just like a different location.
Yeah, I think it's, or I think he's in Pale Flower, right? He's in like the germ map.
Or yeah, Pale Flower is what I meant. It's the snow map.
Yeah, so
I got the names mixed up. Names in FE7 are so fucking metal. Can we like talk about that for a second?
Yeah, I like those.
They're so fucking metal.
And it's a good thing the names are like that, because trying to keep up with chapter numbers is a nightmare because of the whole, you start on chapter 11, Hector has extra maps. So it makes it a lot easier to keep up with like which map is which.
Yeah.
So you take 30 damage altogether, so you freaking die, unless you're at full HP. Oh yeah, the enemy we were talking about. It's a Myrmidon. I think he only exists in Elowood mode. I don't think he's in, because I haven't seen him in ages. I think he's just an Elowood mode enemy. But there's a Myrmidon in the snow map that his only weapon in his inventory is a Rider's Bane. That's a good level up. But I think if you check his inventory in the other difficulties, he has like a Zenbato or something.
Well-made game. well-made game.
Gosh, I hate that I'm just kind of like sitting here doing very little, but
It's kind of what you have to do.
I don't really-
It is sort of the problem with defend maps, is like you do this and it's not fun, but it's kind of what you do.
because I just don't have anyone that has the bulk to take on all these enemies. I guess
Yeah.
like Delphi Shield Zeus would do like fairly well. Because 22 attack, that's 8 damage. So I guess
Nice.
so I can have like Zeus participate a little bit. We'll
You
have him
can
like
Zeus the throne.
FE6 if it was good.
Where does Zeus come in reverse recruitment? He must be early, right?
I think he's chapter 2.
He's definitely worse without hard mode bonuses, but
But it's cool that he's like around.
probably still very usable.
To put it this way, Sophia joins in chapter 2. So everyone from Sophia to like endgame you have by that point.
Sophia joins in fucking chapter 2.
Yes, she takes Shanna's place, which means when you get to the desert, you get level 1 Shanna.
Hey, at least it's a flyer for the desert. Copium.
Yes, coping very hard.
I'm coping so hard right now, gamers. You have no idea.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Look at him go. This is a very engaging map.
An engaging emotional journey. Look at the words. Like, at least this is a map that I don't hate playing.
True.
It's gonna be like fucking... the fucking Arrow Light map again. Think about that.
Please don't make me go back.
Next time you complain about this map, Arrows of Light will rain down.
I will not go back to Arrows of Light. You can't make me.
Arrows of Light are real and they can hurt you.
Hey, yo, Walt kill. Pew. Just getting no XP
Not-
for that.
I was hoping you would level up off of that.
Me too.
No. Society moment.
He's
Time to
still
put that
in
in our society collection.
I have healed with this guy so many times.
Well, have you tried getting kills with the heal stuff?
Oh, that's right.
Because you get doubled weapon experience from kills.
That is true. I'll have to try that.
Oh, that's how you can kill whoever we spin on the wheel. It's just heal them, overflow their health down to 0.
There's a character in Xenoblade 2 who that's basically their thing, is they heal people to death, basically. Because they make their cells multiply too quickly to heal them, and they just like they kill them by overhealing, and I think that's really cool and funny.
I'm pretty sure that happens in Heroes Season 1. One of the villains is a because they're all like super people, right? And one of the villains, his power is healing, and he gives someone cancer because cancer is basically your cells healing.
Too much.
Like, and it's super oversimplification. I've just said pissed off
very
every single doctor in the chat.
oversimplification.
Like, I have just pissed off every single doctor in the chat. We oversimplified there. If you are like not knowledgeable, don't take what I said as medical advice. It's not. It's bad. It would be bad medical advice.
That is a very simplified version of what it is.
Yes, it is technically accurate, the best kind of accurate, but also, holy shit, please, I'm not a doctor.
Do not quote
The
that.
closest thing I've ever been to a doctor is I was like a mental health professional for a while. Please don't come to me for medical advice.
And
You'll
I have
get bad
absolutely no
advice.
expertise, so please don't come to me with medical questions.
Well, you're an expert Fire Emblem 6 player.
I wish.
You mean you wouldn't describe this as peak gameplay? You may not like this, but this is peak Q performance.
I paid 10,000 gold for this.
Every time you take a fucking good enough but ultimately mediocre action, that should be running through your brain.
It is.
With this unit and with Farina, I think those are the two.
Every
where, like,
time every time Hugh is like not doubling something or 3-hit KOing something, my first thought is, I paid 10,000 gold for this.
So, like, I think he would be a B tier unit if you didn't have to pay gold for it. He's awful factoring in the gold costs.
Yeah.
Like, just awful.
Whoosh. Dun, dun.
B might be a little high. Like, this isn't great performance.
No.
Maybe he's like low B.
Because you also have to
C.
spend one of your very few guiding rings on him.
Yeah, that's
He's
the other
contesting
thing, is
for
he
a
doesn't
pretty-
start as a sage. I always forget that he doesn't start as a
Nope.
sage.
He's a little
feels like
level
he starts as a
15
sage.
mage.
He feels like he starts as a sage. Because it's so insulting to be a mage who you have to pay for at that point in the game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jarrett.
Again, the upside, I do really love dodge animations, so we got to see some of those. So Jarrett's just helping us out.
Very true. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Is
Gosh,
whoosh
this is
whoosh
This
wyvern
is
for I
going
love
so
you?
crazy. Okay, he actually 2-hit KOs these ones. Please stop. Okay. Curse you rolled stats and not making every enemy similar enough. So I have to like actually calc enemy stats on every single one of them.
My favorite thing about ROM hacks is that they tend to have fixed enemy stats.
Oh, thank you.
It's like so peak.
Can we give Lilina a kill? I think we can.
If you're trying to set up a kill, Shin's probably the wrong unit, although I'm wrong.
There we go.
I thought he was just going to get kills.
Honestly, same.
I love her
Woo.
sprite.
It's so cute.
In, I played a ROM hack that used the female mage sprite for people, and, I think that's awesome.
Heal. I think I just heard someone knock on my door. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Okay, I guess it was just someone like knocking on the hallways or something outside.
It was me.
Oh god, Danny's here.
I was leaving you a warrior.
Repost if warrior.
I was looking for that reaction GIF earlier today, and I couldn't find it, so I clicked on because I searched, I googled, or not googled, I discorded, whatever you fucking call it.
Yeah.
I used the Discord search function, and I just typed in repost if warrior, and nothing related to it came up. So I added Fire Emblem. I said repost if warrior Fire Emblem. And instead, a GIF showed up where Robin walks up to Crom at the end of Chapter 4, like Arena Ferox.
Uh-huh.
And Crom goes, "Hi Robin, how are you doing?" And Robin goes, "I really fucking hate Super Paper Mario." It was just so weird.
I can
that,
never find that GIF either when I really need it. Which I can probably count on like 2 hands the number of times that I've needed it in the past week. But
it does happen.
there are some times where I just need to repost if warrior.
And you know what? That's your right.
Everyone should have a right to repost if warrior.
We're Americans. It is our right to repost if warrior. And
I'm so happy
God
there's people who see
damn-
it my way.
Also doxed. You're doxed. You're
Ah.
doxed about your reposting as warrior.
I like how people who have no idea what GIF we're talking about is just gonna have no clue.
So there's a Discord GIF that is just the FE5 warrior sprite doing its map idle animation, and it says repost as warrior, but I think it spells warrior wrong.
It's spelled completely wrong.
It's like I can't even describe how wrong.
It's like
spelled.
WARIOR or something, warrior.
Repost of warrior.
And it's really zoomed into. You can count like every single pixel on the screen. He got skill again.
It's very funny.
Look at this guy. Look at this.
We have a skill blessed Zeus. People are gonna say that's the only reason he doesn't suck.
I'm
He's
sad
going
about that
so
now.
hard right now. I might as well break this killer bow because I'm gonna sell it by the end of the map.
But it sells for less value.
So true. I should have kept it.
I mean, it didn't break.
True, I can still sell it. Okay, all that's left are like a bunch of archers after this.
Hey, you know what this smells like to me?
Job for
Another-
geese.
Another excuse to enemy phase with Shin.
See, I would do that, but I think he's just gonna die.
It's kind of like Chapter 17 of Hector mode, where every enemy is an archer, but if you try to enemy phase with either of your bow units, they just die in one round of combat. 'Cause
Exactly.
Rebecca and Will are so fucking disappointing.
You're better off just like giving all your calves javelins or something.
You
By all
say
your
that, but
calves.
like, have you looked at Ken's insane stats if
I
you
was-
don't play Lin mode?
I was about to say, by all your calves, I mean Marcus and your trained Lowen.
Like I was watching a FE7 stream, and someone was talking about like Oswin, right? And they were like, Oswin's really good in the early game, but because of his low movement, he's not going to keep up with our fleet of Cavaliers. And I go, fleet of Cavaliers? Are we pretending that anyone other than Marcus is actually good in that class line? Because like,
No.
I don't know. I think that the fucking calves in FE7 are so dog shit.
Which is funny, because I almost feel like calves shouldn't be amazing in combat. Your whole trade-off for having a bunch of movement is like subpar combat.
Well, so the thing is though, I guess I should have completed the sentence. Most infantry are even more dog shit than the calves.
Yeah.
Like it's early game units that early game units suck. So like Raven and Guy are actually like surprisingly decent combat, but in Guy's case, like his defense doesn't keep up and he never gets access to 2 range.
In a
And then
very
in Raven's
one-to-range
case,
spamming game.
he's actually one of the better units in the game. So I don't know if it's happening on your end, but it is really roboting the call right now.
Uh-oh. It sounds...
Yeah.
I hear you okay.
Okay, I hear a lot of lag in the game, which is why
Huh.
I bring it up, because I'm sure there's no lag in the game on your end, but if there's lag in the game on my end, then it means the possibility of there being lag in my audio on your end. But if there's not, I'll leave it be.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it on my side. I don't hear any kind of like robot-y or anything.
I love this image of just a wyvern choking the point when the point is
Archers.
all archers, all day,
TV.
all the time.
Funny Delphi Shield 15 defense.
Funny Delphi Shield 15 defense, indeed.
Also, once we kill these archers, I'm spinning the wheel. Because otherwise I will
Completely
forget.
understandable. Completely understandable. Because I think we're doing some arena grinding, but like,
I'll
you
pretty
don't want to
much...
spend your time like it's not even like it's risky, right? I guess
Yeah.
it is technically risky, but if you're willing to like throw away a little bit of money, it's not risky. So it's not even like we're spending like a ton of like risk or whatever. It's literally just saves our time.
Yes. Whoosh. Whoosh.
God, Zeus is so cool.
I know. I might let him
Makes
like
me
get the
sad,
wrist.
all these Zeus-less... There are Zeus-less children all around the world. Please, for as little as $5 a day, you can teach them that Zeus is actually a good unit.
Thanks for saying that. He missed.
No, but what you don't understand is he missed on purpose because he gets extra experience off of that.
Very true. Also, we're using the Gantz Lance again. I've not been using this thing. My Gantz Lance is usually shattered by this point.
It's kind of weird that it's not Gant's personal weapon.
Yeah. Although I think it's because to recruit Gant, you have to do like this really convoluted thing. You have to get an A support between Barter and Echidna.
If only. Society.
If... Okay, let's do the thing. There's still some enemies left, but again, I will probably forget to kill a unit off unless I do this.
Understandable.
Funny wheel.
Basically forgot that that was even a thing.
Yeah, we've kind of been here a long time.
Yeah. It's okay.
But on the
though.
bright side, I got a lot of comments saying that people are here just to listen to us talk to each other, so that's reassuring.
Well, we are talking to each other, so that's something.
Okay, who are we losing? Whee!
You're gonna get to react before me. No! No!
No! This is actually the saddest day ever.
Jacob, I think the wheel crashed and I can't see the result. Was it Zealot?
Surely it
Was
must
it
have
Ray?
been Jarrett, right?
Was it Hugh? Was it Geese? God damn it, it was 2 removed Geese. We could have gotten Geese.
It could have been. Why is Geese still alive? Why is
Jacob,
Geese
we
allowed
could
to
have
be
gotten
here?
Geese. Why is this allowed? We could have gotten.
One like is one salute for Walt. So go pay your respects to Walt, the real hero of Elebe.
So true, though.
The one we didn't know we needed until we lost him.
I'm actually fucking heartbroken.
Oh, there's a sleep staff on
I'm
this map?
actually fucking heartbroken.
I forgot there's a sleep staff on this map. I won't make him
There's a lot
block
of things on this map.
One of them
No
was a
longer is there any Walt on this map.
That's very upsetting.
Like,
He got us so far.
it is like
He's a bad unit. He's awful. He's one of
unit.
He's like one of my
It's
worst
one of
units
the
I have
better
deployed.
options. It's one of the better options on the wheel, but he was the last survivor of the Chapter 1 massacre. Alright, it's time to go to the Pitfalls Wiki. And salute our boy.
He deserves it. A proper send-off.
Walt
gosh.
is a playable character in Fire Emblem The Binding Blade. He is the son of Rebecca and a sworn retainer of House Foray. He is one of Roy's closest friends and is quite dedicated to him. Dedicated enough, in fact, that he is willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. The identity of his father is left ambiguous, so it could be the archer Will, the Freean Cavalier Lowen, the Kaelin Cavalier Sane, or an unknown character. Apparently, he is not very confident in his role as one of Roy's allies, though his superior Marcus assures him that being Roy's friend is an invaluable role for providing moral support. He makes a very brief cameo in Chapter 6 and 17 of the Hasha no Tsusure manga. Walt is Roy's childhood friend, having grown up together from childhood, as well as being of the same age. He shares a close relationship with him. As an archer in service to Foray, Walt is characterized by diligence and earnestness in wanting to protect Roy, but as a consequence, unintentionally, he creates some distance with Roy in order to fulfill his duties. The conflict between them can be cleared up in their supports, in which Walt declares his truest allegiance in Roy and assuages his feelings. Walt meets Marcus with such great respect for his station and age, and has friendly relations with Elen and Lance, both of whom emulate him in some way in order to grow stronger for Roy's sake. He can befriend the nomad Sue, as well as discover, together with her, the inherent differences of being either infantry or cavalry while armed with the bow. Is that really what their support's about?
I think so.
Jesus Christ. In his role in the story, Walt retakes Castle Foray from bandits and seats it at the beginning of the game. The way
All
that's
by
phrased
himself.
makes
He solos it.
the way that sound makes it sound like he solos the map.
That
And
makes
then
Walt sound way
continues-
cooler than he actually is.
And then continues to help him throughout the duration of his campaign in Lycia Alliance Army, eventually participating in the war against Fern, and ultimately following Roy back to Foray to assist him in his reconstruction. Hang on, I'm about to get my IP address banned from the wiki. I'm about to get my IP address banned from the wiki.
Oh,
I'm sabotaging this shit.
I approve.
I agree to fandom's terms and policy. Sure.
Oh.
It's
going for
it's worth it for this. Connect my Google account. Your email address hasn't been confirmed. Please click here. Alright, time to confirm my email address. This is all gonna be worth it. This is all gonna be worth it. I'll take a screenshot.
Do I have a vulnerary over here? I want to get one last level up on this kid.
Really?
He's one EXP away from a level up.
You know what? He's earned it.
I have a vulnerary. Oh, I don't. I used my only vulnerary I had left.
It was like a one use too.
Yeah. This guy's
Alright,
a Rider's
time-
Bane, so I can't even just, like, let him go free.
Canonically, what's the boss's name?
Arcardo.
Arcardo kills Walt. Canonically, Arcardo kills Walt, who bravely sacrifices himself so that to fight in the...
Okay, Walt, last level up.
Alright. Oh, well, this is a weird thing that they have written down. Damn, and he got a good level up too.
Woo!
This is a weird sentence that they have at the end of his story roll. It says, canonically, Arcardo kills Walt, who bravely sacrifices himself so that Zeus can live to fight in the arena. And yes, this is a minor edit. Describe what you changed. Made it better.
I really hope this doesn't get reverted by the time this episode goes up.
Oh, it almost certainly will. These things don't stay for like more than like an hour or so.
You have to get a screenshot of it after it's been adjusted.
I am waiting for the save. You did it! Your first edit is available.
Teehee.
I will send it to... I'm gonna make an announcement in my Discord. Look at the last sentence of
Oh, this guy is
profile at everyone. Send now. I would like to ping 200 people.
Oh, hey, I have a Discord notif. Oh, I meant to use the killer bow. Oh my gosh.
There we go. And I've got a screenshot of it.
It's canon.
It is now the canon ending. Shall we see if there's any mistakes that aren't the result of my sabotage? My wiki vandalism? Let's look at the character stuff. Character stuff. Or not character, like unit stuff. Walt has great availability, but nothing else going for him. His low bases and lack of strong enemy phase make him difficult to train, and he's quickly outclassed by other bow users that join later.
He's also quickly outclassed by, like, other
I'm gonna go ahead and
units.
edit this and remove the such as Sue, because I'm frustrated at that. His best His best use early on is providing early game chip damage during the period where he has free deployment. I agree with this. I actually think that's why he's kind of slept on. He follows under the Gordon archetype, being an archer with lower base stats than the main lord, with the potential to become a sniper, with a lot of effort put into grinding. Overall, Walt is often regarded as the worst ranking unit in the game. That said, his early contributions with chip damage are good enough to not disregard him entirely at the beginning.
My favorite Gordon archetype.
Oh, apparently in Awakening he has Walt's bow.
Oh,
as a
that's
spot
cute.
pest character, that's kind of funny. Because he's a Walt archetype.
Whoosh. Gant Lance.
Oh, apparently, okay, so maybe that thing we were saying about how it sounds like he soloed the chapter 1, apparently that has an etymological origin, because on the official Japanese website, oh no, not that one, Walt's Japanese name, Walt, is a shortened form of Walter, a Germanic boy's name that means ruler of the army. So Walt is the real lord. So you should really be killing off Roy instead of Walt, because Walt should not have been on the wheel. I want to see how mad people are that I pinged everyone. I've gotten 6 clown reacts to that announcement already. I love spreading misinformation. Who's Ricardo?
Who's Ricardo?
Someone has already guessed that it's you who killed him off.
I actually can't wait to see everyone's reactions in the server over this.
Yeah, someone has mysteriously vandalized the wiki. Here, I'll respond. Whoa, that's so strange. Someone vandalized the bad wiki.
Who's Ricardo?
Whoever would be evil enough to do that? SMH my head. Alright,
God,
is
this
it
armor's
time to... We're not gonna Z's the throne yet, are we? Because we gotta do a grind against
we
it.
gotta go. Which I'm gonna do that at like super fast forward, like bajillion times speed.
Understandable. Understandable.
This armor is actually like impossible to kill. Like no one's doing any damage to this guy except you.
Really, it's impossible to kill because Trek did just do almost all his HP.
Wow.
Trek double crit him. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Trek just proved you wrong. That the
I
armor
have
is
just been
not
proven wrong on
impossible
the
to
internet.
kill. Damn. Would you like
Well-
to retire now?
We have to make sure the cannon's upheld.
So that Zeus can go fight in the arena.
So Z's can go fight in the arena.
It's so weird how the wiki actually says that.
Yeah, it's strange. I guess I can use like all my calves to like kill these guys off, and then everyone else can go to the arena. I want to give them support
I
bonuses.
think that's a good idea.
He's gonna do it with his support bonuses in range.
What if Walt somehow manages to break Ricardo's enemy due to throne healing? Or break Ricardo's weapon due to Walt getting throne healing?
That'd be
AoE throne
incredible.
healing. AoE throne healing. Walt gets AoE throne healing and the javelin breaks. Oh, never mind.
Why so soon? I'm sorry,
That's my
Lord
thoughts
Roy.
exactly. It's my thoughts
I
exactly.
can't help
Why
you
so
any
soon?
further.
It's really just, honestly, it's really just...
That is so
I'm so sad about
tragic.
that. I'm so sad about that, actually.
I wanted to
Like,
see
I'm
him.
actually so sad about that.
I wanted to see him come to endgame.
I really wanted him to come
I was
to
going to
Endgame.
give him the Idun kill. Like, true ending, whatever. I was going to give him the Idun kill.
You know what's extra tragic now?
What is?
I hate to break it to you, I really do. The next most memeable Idun kill is
I'm not. Oh, is who?
Geese.
I don't
You
want
know,
to.
he's been alive for so long that
He's still
shouldn't.
alive. I
I
don't
know.
want to.
That's why it's the next most memeable one.
Do you,
Look,
like, survive all these
I am the
things?
bearer of inconvenient truths, and it is an inconvenient truth.
That is. I've never heard someone say that before, but I love it and I'm going to steal it. Zeus, bonk him. Okay, we're gonna kill these enemies down here. Just so I don't forget they exist.
Which enemies?
The
I was checking to see how people responded to my coincidental discovery that some mysterious vagabond has vandalized the wiki. Yeah, we'll say that.
I'm getting pings about this.
Oh, are people pinging you? It's not very cash money of them.
I love just the who's Arcardo response. Like just to
Arcardo's
show
the best character.
just to show that this guy has like so little presence in the actual.
He's like a main story character, though.
like he kind of shows up for a bit.
I reject the who's Arcardo. Arcardo exists. Arcardo exists. I just no, actually he doesn't. That's a lie.
Oh my goodness, Zeus, you are not beating the allegations.
It's okay. It's okay. We know Zeus is good.
None of you
We
guys have
know
like
Zeus
rider's
is
pains
good.
or something, right? Okay. Killer Lance. Okay, so don't put someone in Killer Lance range.
Oh my god, there's a killer lance behind you!
Killer Lance jump scare. .mp4.
It was a for any John heads out there, that's a Legend of John reference.
I imagine plenty of people who watch my stuff have no idea what that is unless they're like a part of your server too.
The Legend of John is peak. The Legend of John is just it is what happens when fire is emblem. Yeah,
The
we'll go
Fire
with that one. We'll go with that one.
Emblem.
Fire Emblem! Only for Game Boy
Heroes.
Advance!
Uh-ohs. Whoosh.
It's not very uh-oh. It's not very uh-ohs. He has so much HP.
Yeah. It's
It's not very uh-ohs.
dumb reaction.
The principle of the matter is uh-ohs. But it's not actually all
It's
that
about the
uh-ohs.
principle. How much damage does Zeus take from this Killer Lance guy?
I mean, he's at 45 HP, so do we care, is I guess the question.
That was a good level up. 15. He takes 11. So yeah, he just lives. I live.
I live, bitch.
This guy's almost level 20. I kind of want to feed him Arcardo. Just to like get him all the way up to 20 and then promote him.
He deserves it. Look, Walt died so that he could arena grind. Let him avenge Walt's death.
Agreed.
Like, because
Just getting more
canonically, he
speed.
died so that Walt could arena grind. We know this. We know this to be true.
Yeah, the wiki said so.
And it would never lie. And I would never spread misinformation on the wiki, on the internet.
Me when I spread misinformation. Teehee.
Tee-hee-hee. I'm just a little gamer. I would never lie on the internet.
You mean people would do that? Just go on the internet and lie about things?
I mean, I'm just pulling a classic YouTuber prank.
We will simply hit him.
I would love to hit him.
Now, how much more damage do you take from the Silver Axe? So you're gonna take 10 more damage.
Is that accounting for triangle?
Yeah.
Okay. I always forget to account for the 1 extra from triangle.
I have
Or 3
already
extra
forgotten.
effective.
I've already forgotten how much damage he just took from that. My brain is mush right now. Let's see, take like 20 something.
Walt was your crutch. And without him, you have no way of doing math.
I don't know. I think like Shin was the crutch and Walt was the broken leg.
I don't think that's true. You can't insult the literal leader of the army who solos Chapter 1.
Walt Chapter 1 solo when now? Hit the guy. So you'll take 24 next hit, so you do live next hit, but you'll have less hit because of the thing. Once I kill the boss, I'm just gonna like cut it and start
Speed up for
speed
arena
up stuff.
Arena moment.
Come on, hit the guy.
Almost there.
Nice. Now we just have to do it again.
Are we just like preventing him from using Silver Axe? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I really just don't want him using the Silver Axe.
Understandable.
I don't want to lose 10 hit because of Silver Axe. Actually, we'll attack
Well, and
first.
not only that, but like you're in theoretically like Silver Axe would deal more damage.
Yeah.
Why are you using the Horse Slayer? He's not a horse. He's a human riding a horse. This
Well,
is
I
a
want to kill the
common
horse
misconception.
first.
Ah.
That way he
human
doesn't have
cruelty.
Kanto. Okay, I think we
I
exactly
understand.
one shot from here. Okay, please hit. Ow. B-Lances?
Hey! Wait, that's the Brave Lance.
Yeah, you can Brave Lance now.
I mean, so like, here's the thing, right? Is now that goes a long way towards solving the accuracy problems, which, again, are not unique to Zeus.
Yeah.
The accuracy problems are an FE6 thing. But they go, it goes a long way towards saving it, towards solving it.
Okay, now I'm gonna try chipping him with, like, Shin or something. I just need
Shin's
to...
gonna get like a 1% crit.
I just need to hit once. Okay. Now we kill with Rider's Bane again. This is the most FE6 looking around in combat.
I wasn't even looking because I had to check the Discord to see what people were saying, and I just heard "whoo, whoo," which is the
Whoosh,
my
whoosh.
impersonation of the thing.
The miss sound effect going off over and over again. So we just need to hit
Yes.
once. Do-do-do. Miss. Woo! Ow. Woo! Now Zeus hit the guy.
Everyone in my Discord is now suggesting a ton of other sabotages we can add to the wiki. I wonder how long this fucking wiki sabotage is gonna be up.
I do too. You know, we're just gonna let Zeus enemy phase at this point. No, we're not. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Just hit the guy. He's going for Shin instead. Out of all the maneuvers I've seen, this is an interesting one.
Interesting maneuver.
I see.
The bold strategy, Cotton. Hope it works out for him.
Look at this good unit.
Holy shit.
It keeps getting better.
I guess, okay, I guess if Walt had to die, at least Walt is the bow unit that died, right?
Yeah.
It's still tragedy. It's
Got
still
skill
tragedy.
again.
But it's still tragedy, but it could be worse. It could be worse.
It definitely could. I am gonna go promote Zeus. Or I guess I'll do like a big promotion thing at the very end. Oh well,
Yeah,
this is
promote
basically
everyone all at once.
this is basically like the end of the map. So I'm not gonna force Danny to sit here and watch me do all this arena stuff. I might even do it in like a separate take or something if I want to, just so I don't have to force Danny to watch me arena grind.
You mean you don't consider what we just got through grinding?
Grinding because I couldn't hit the guy.
I just meant the entire, like, clogged beach.
That too.
That was certainly one of the playthroughs of all time, we'll say. One of the maps of all time.
Definitely. Oh well, I'm gonna cut it here. I'll throw in like a quick goodbye at the very end of the video, but for now, here comes the arena montage, whatever.
And we'll get to see everyone get promoted.
Yeah,
I like seeing everyone get promoted.
Yeah, I'll do a promotion at the very end.
Ta-ta for now, gamers.
Oh, we are back after a lot of arena grinding. So,
And
we
staff
have-
grinding.
oh, staff. Yeah. This mad lad is at D stabs now, and he's gotten closer to D. Let's do some promotions. Remember how you said you weren't sure how useful an Armor Knight in Chapter 16 is going to be?
How useful is a general in Chapter 18?
I don't think he will be, but at this point, I'll take whatever help I can get. And look how sick this palette is.
I do like that general palette.
Also, general promo bonuses are so good in this
plus
game.
3 res, mage killer alert,
He can kill
mage
mages
killer
now.
alert.
We don't have a promo item for you, because you're cringe. I do have a promo item for you. I'm pretty sure this guy was base level when we started this map.
People will say Zeus is only good because you gave him an Elysian whip.
He's only good because I trained him.
He's only good because you promoted him.
And we're also
You
going
gotta use that hero crest.
This. Yes, we're going to
You
use
use the hero crest because you got Gonzo to 20, right?
Yeah, look at this absolute monster of a
I'm
unit.
pretty sure those stats, Jacob. I'm pretty sure the stats are good enough. Give it
Yeah.
to Geese. Give it to Geese. Wait, no! Geese has to take up the mantle. He is the new Walt.
He's the new, we're going to use this unit, but dear God, is he bad. He only gets 1 speed out of promotion? What were those promo bonuses? FE6
God
promo
awful.
bonuses are usually really good. What?
Even his promo bonuses are god awful.
Dear
Geese
God.
is lucky. Geese is lucky that literally every bisexual person is, for some reason, really thirsty for Geese. I don't understand it. I don't, but literally every bisexual person I've spoken to is like, yeah, I would let Geese do things to me beyond mention. And I'm just like, okay.
I can't wait to see what
I
the world
guess
decides to do to
for
him.
Geese Gaming, Geese is the mascot of the run now.
Upsetting
Checkmate
as
lob
it
rules.
is.
We'll see who cancels who.
That was a long map.
Oh, are we done? I
Yeah.
was gonna say to subscribe in memory
Oh,
of
you can.
Walt.
Oh, it's actually still. I actually hadn't hit the button yet. You can still tell people to subscribe.
Subscribe in memory of Walt! Don't let his death be in vain.
Please do. Bye, guys.